What's up, everybody? Rex Extreme Werewolf, and we are going to start on episode 3, part 1 of A Crooked Mile. Let's get into it. With the intro first, with a story recap.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
I can't tell you anything. You can't or you won't. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was looking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, Puddin' and Pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
The scum. Oh, here we go. There's obviously going to be a choice. I don't think there'll be a choice to stay silent. Yep, that's Bear.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there?
Crane's the killer.
What? Ichabod Crane? How do you know?
Shit!
Crane's been... Oh, Bigby, calm down.
Yeah, well, how am I...
Okay, it's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Perverted little fucker might be after Snow. I need to find her right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
That perverted creep.
Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
I know.
no, you don't. You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
I could have said, I need to find Snow, but no, we'll just do it the other way around. There's probably going to be another intro. Like it happened in episode 1 and 2. Oh, never mind. It's not there yet, so we have to wait. Yep, there's candles here.
Lily had many friends, but few fables she was truly close to. If If you're here, then
I won't
you're
interrupt her.
part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you.
Hey, it's
Only
you,
one day that
Lawrence.
pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
Your Highness.
I know it's
Oh, Sheriff.
You're better.
I'm sorry,
I also know that
I old
about as well as you'd think. I haven't had any other, it's never been as bad as when you saw me. I was angry at first, when I heard that Lily was getting a funeral. Holly was getting closure. I wanted that too. And I wanted it for Faith. But then I remembered Faith lived a story Lily never did.
she carried it to
She had her adventure. She got to live in the light of forever after Lily. For a while. So let Lily have a better finish.
None of this was your fault, Lawrence.
It wasn't my fault, but I didn't stop it. Take care of things, okay?
I never met
I
Lily,
will.
but from what I've been told, I know in my heart that she would have liked to be here. And now we'll have our moment of silence. Thank you.
I'll miss worrying about you. I'll miss our fights. I'll miss you. Holly.
Oh, she stopped
Now
talking.
You will never die from indifference or lead a tedious life. Goodbye, sweetheart. Thanks for everything. Vivian.
From the pudding and pie?
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, I don't want to do this.
Holly,
He wasn't fucking invited.
Well, that was rude.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
I told you it was Holly. Lily. Settle down.
Holly, settle down. It'll only take a minute.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve
I didn't do
to
that.
show your
Crane
face here.
did.
After you lied and say you'll check first.
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Crane's a prick.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me. Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Thank you, Gren. Thank you.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And
Yes.
I'm sure he has a very good reason for
I do.
being here.
I know who
This
the killer
one
is.
isn't on him.
This will leave
Why are
you.
you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I think I know who murdered your sister.
Who?
Maybe we should talk about this somewhere else.
What? No, I deserve to know.
Yes, you do deserve to
We
know.
all deserve to know.
All of you do. I'll tell you. It's the right thing to do.
I know, but this isn't the way to go about this.
I don't give a fuck about the way. I don't care about procedure.
I think it was Ichabod Crane.
What?
Crane?
Crane.
Okay, everyone, just stop. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat while everyone else gets back to the funeral.
What? He says that fucking Crane murdered Lily and you expect me to...
Please, I promise I will tell you what the hell is going on just as soon as I know there's something to tell, but just let us do our jobs first. Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Of course.
Of course. Won't even know I'm here.
Let's just continue, okay? This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
It's your turn to talk.
Crane,
Yeah.
I can't believe this. This is someone I've worked with for decades. This is a guy, he gets freaking shakes when he has to order food. I mean,
Wow.
what are you telling me? It's all an act? Just what have you found? Bigby?
He's obsessed with you.
No, Crane's completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work.
Just listen to me for a second, all right?
Yes, please.
I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He plays your story over and over again.
Yeah, like a sick, twisted creeper.
I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't.
He will get just. Lily will have justice.
I'm just trying everything I can right now to.
I'm sorry, Snow. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next
I had to
step.
show her. You know the subscribers. I have to show her.
You took a cab here, right?
Yeah.
I'll drive. Snow? Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No,
Take your
I
time.
understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
it won't take long.
How'd it go at the motel? Did you find anything?
Yeah. Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Narissa!
yeah. Coming.
Constable?
Oh, you sons of bitches.
This goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, "How do you do? How do you do?"
Now it's.
It's really not the time for whatever you jerk-offs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll stick to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fit to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all.
You're trying to pull this shit at a funeral. We can deal with this later.
No, not later. Later's too late. Right now.
Oh, don't
So
do
what's
this.
it gonna be? We have a deal. You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours. Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now. What's it gonna be?
Just don't.
Just don't.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please rest easy.
Shut up.
This is not.
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby.
Yeah, I'm writing
We're
you out.
happy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that. It ain't any of your.
It's about
You
Crane.
want me to leave Crane alone?
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really? That wasn't right, telling everyone our dealings.
There's Holly.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It's just a simple...
Guys, just calm down. You two calm down, and those two.
Fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
I'll handle this.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just that...
Oh, you just.
I'm gonna kill you!
You shouldn't call her that. Hi!
I got it done.
Oh, not so fast, you. You will not attack anyone else. Grin! Ah! We need to get her some medical attention. Both of them. Oh no. Alright, here we are now. Had to pause through the whole intro, but now we're here. Episode 3, A Crooked Mile. There's Buffkin. I can't believe Crane would do such a thing.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Okay.
AP, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
Okay.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Alright. Thanks, Doc.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. How's everyone else? They all make it? They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, baby. They'll be fine. Just remember
Oh, that's what they're
I said.
called.
The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
I'll try to.
Okay, very good.
A nice doctor.
I know. I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Thanks, Doc. Take care.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. We know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back
Yeah,
together,
Buffkin, you should have
it
helped.
will be easy to catch Crane.
Yeah, it will be easy to catch
So,
Crane.
I guess that's the plan. Currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction. What the hell is going on? I don't know
Excuse
what
me, just been
Tweedles get
jerking.
out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is going to sound crazy, but do you really...
Are
think
you
Crane-
serious? The picture.
Everything points to him. I get it. But do you really think he killed those women?
Nah. He's
I'm
too
as
weak.
confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's weak.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that.
Same here.
I
Here,
hate him
here.
For how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes. Ow. Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone...
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah,
Her sister.
time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question?
Sure.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
Really?
I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it just,
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget
Well,
that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Guys, we have a problem.
Oh, no.
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
Oh, great. Wait, they all look the same.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
You did your best, Buffkin, even though you were
It
drinking.
can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
All right. How long will it take for the mirror to reform?
It could take days.
Or months or years. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Yeah, he was never smart.
enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come how we look.
Oh, let's go talk to him.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow blindness from.
Oh, boy.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah. Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
I feel you.
Okay. You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially. I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Okay, we talked to Buffkin, tried to make sure that he felt better about his conscience and psyche. Let's see what... I'm literally just allowing the game to take control of it. The inbox.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
Oh, I guess I should tell it.
I want to know.
Blood and flowers.
A lot of blood and flowers.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
We'll get him.
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Okay, so there's 3 things left. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. Excuse me. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think this should be made a priority. On what best, well, Wayland Smith. So that's where he got the Smith from. What does this one have? Dear Ichabod Crane, I am writing to ask again that you please wait. Please, sorry, why is it all blue? Wait, it says boy blue in the end. You know, that reminds me of Puss in Boots. But first, that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Okay. Mr. Crane, you said you paid to have the plaster redone in my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the... Should I actually say that? No, I'm just going to say fudging. Fudging walls. I only cuss if I'm angry. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shirt together. Mr. Toad.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Man, I wish Cole was back. Let's see what's in the drawer. Let's look at it, shall we? The ring of what?
Page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Thanks, Buffkin.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called
I
me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane?
What do you know about Crane, anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be
You're
there
welcome.
too.
Yeah, thank you,
So
thank
that
you,
gives
Puffkin.
us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
Yeah, and that's if he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation. It's what he said, all right?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay? Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
Yeah, the Tweedles.
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
If Holly has Lily's things, that'd probably be the safer bet.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted.
Yeah, we're actually gonna have to continue on because apparently I have struggles with the last two. So because after they reach the 32-minute, we're gonna have to stop for now, and I'll see you later. Bye.